Hey everyone, David MacDonald here with Vitality Fitness Calgary. Welcome to another episode of Q&A Thursday, where you ask us your questions and we give you answers. Today we got a question about an exercise that someone was doing in class. And the question is that they were doing pistol squats. And when they were doing pistol squats, if you guys don't know what a pistol squat is, it's basically a one-legged squat. And you can do it on a bench, you can do it freely with body weight, you can also do it on a TRX. And what they wanted to know was they were feeling the pistol squat in their butt, and then the next couple of days they were feeling the pistol squat in their thighs. So they were kind of confused as to why, in the workout they felt it in their butt, but then afterwards, when they were experiencing that post-workout muscle soreness, they were feeling it in their thighs. Okay, so it's going to be very, very difficult for me to answer that question without, seeing that person do the exercise, but I can wager a couple guesses on that. So the first thing is when they were doing the exercise in class, okay, they obviously had very good mind-muscle connection with that area. Okay, so the connection from the brain to the muscle was very activated. Okay, so that's why when they were in class, they were able to work the glutes when they were on that one-legged squat, but they were able to feel it in their glutes, and not necessarily feel it in the quads. So we can still be working a muscle, but in our brain and in our mind, we're still not feeling it. That nervous system connection is not there. Okay, so for whatever reason, the nervous system is not firing to connect with that muscle, and that could be due to many different things, that we're not going to get into on this video, but that's usually what happens. Okay, now fast forward a couple days later, she's commenting that she is very sore in her quads and not overly sore in the glutes. So she would think that, or she thought that she would be more sore in the butt and she would be less sore in the legs. Okay, so the reason for that is, while she might have a really good mind-muscle connection with the glutes compared to the thighs, the next couple days she was experiencing soreness in the thighs and not in the butt. And the reason for that is she actually might have been really working that muscle hard, the quad, and harder than the glute, but in her brain or in her mind she wasn't feeling it. Okay, so what's most likely going on is there's some kind of activation issue going on when she's actually in the workout. Okay, and that's not to say that if you're not activating a muscle, or if you're not feeling the muscle up here, that it's not actually working. Okay, you just might have really poor mind-muscle connection with that area. Okay, so that would be my guess as to what's going on. Okay, because logically you would want to assume that yes, if I'm feeling this area in my workout, then I'm probably going to feel it the next couple of days after my workout. With her, it was a little bit different. She was feeling it in that area during the workout, but she didn't feel it in that area post-workout, and she actually felt her quad working, or she felt her quad in the days following the workout. She felt that she had worked it pretty hard, but she wasn't feeling that muscle fire in the workout. So I think it's due to mind-muscle connection. Like I said, there's many different things you can do to enhance that. Basically what mind-muscle connection is that what happens is when we want to contract or fire a muscle, our brain has to send a nerve impulse or a signal from the nervous system to travel through the body down to that particular area, that muscle that we want to contract. It needs to tell it, or that whole point of that impulse or that signal is to tell that area or tell that muscle to contract. Okay, so if I want to flex my arm, okay, my nervous system in here, starting here, just told my arm to flex. Okay, so that neural pathway got that signal, fired it down to my arm, and told my arm to contract, and it happens instantaneously. Okay, so that's what we're talking about when it comes to mind-muscle connection, to get into a little bit of the science behind it. But that's most likely what was happening. Again, we would have to see this particular client do the exercise. We would probably have to do some muscle testing with them to see, if indeed that is the case. But if we were to make a guess, it's probably what's going on. So thanks for your question. And if you guys have any more questions for Q&A Thursday, post them below on this video. You can also post them on our Facebook page, and we'd be happy to help you out. Thanks so much, guys. We'll see you soon.